All right, so I just wanted to come on here. It's BOGO week, which is so exciting, and a lot going on, a lot of oils. Usually I will cover a little bit of each oil on each day, but because the BOGO box is still available, I wanted to just briefly touch on each of these oils. So I've shared a little bit yesterday about each of the oils. You guys, you get 13 oils, and you get that it's $189. So you're buying 5 and getting 3 for free, which is amazing. And so if you've been thinking about getting started and aren't sure, this is a great time too, because it also comes with a free membership. And so that just means you're gonna get wholesale pricing. You can order whenever you'd like or not at all, it doesn't matter. If you're a member already, you already have that discount, which is great. So it's like a perfect time. There's only a limited amount left. I think they extended the BOGO box to today because there was some inventory left. So otherwise, each day we will be announcing what the buy one and get one is. So for example, today is buy a breathe, you get a eucalyptus for free, and you can purchase that just standalone too, but you have to have an account for that. If you're someone that goes, hey, I got the BOGO box, but I really wanted an extra aroma chamomile, when that day comes, you'll find out what the freebie is, and then you can go ahead and get that extra one, or you get up to 5. But so I'm going to dive into each one of these pretty brief. I'm going to start with today's. So again, these are all the oils of the BOGO box that you can get. So if you're wanting to purchase it all at once, you will go ahead and get, I would do this on LRP if you're a current customer, so you can get points back and then free shipping. If you're new, it's just very minimal in shipping, and you can eventually work to get points back on future purchases. But that is the best way to order these. If you're purchasing an individual BOGO, I would still do it on your LRP and make sure you're getting points back too. So today we have buy a breathe, you get a eucalyptus for free. So this is our 15 ml bottle. This is 250 drops of essential oil, and doTERRA's is the best. So a little goes a long way. So 250 drops is gonna last you a really long time. So breathe is our respiratory blend. This has a blend of eucalyptus, laurel, peppermint, melaleuca, cardamom, ravensara, and lemon. So it is very refreshing. It's going to remind you of the aroma of Vicks. Vicks is the chemically made up version. This is pure, based on plants and not chemicals. So the Breathe Blend is going to really help with open airways, congestion, sinus issues, and around this time in spring we get a lot of allergy or seasonal issues. So you can use this aromatically, you can use it topically, so you can diffuse it to help open airways. You can also just put a drop in your palm and take a deep breath through your palm. A little goes a long way, that was only 1 drop. You can also wipe this in your mask and help open airways as well, especially when having that on all day long. It's really drying, and so this really helps keep clear airways. And applying topically, so you can do the bridge of your nose. I would dilute this a little bit, so if you wanted to make your own roller with it, you can. This is 250 drops, it's gonna last you a long time. So you can apply that over the bridge of your nose, over your sinuses, temples, all that, and then of course over chest and throat. Just depends on what's going on. So this is amazing. Eucalyptus is one of the oils that's in Breathe, and that's the one you get for free. So it is really nice having the single oil available separate. And so eucalyptus alone is really great for airways. It's gonna be a little bit different too. So it's gonna be one that you can use also for adrenal fatigue. So chronic fatigue, adrenal fatigue, very mental sluggish, and then all those respiratory items that I said with Breathe, obviously. But this is gonna give you a lot more like that spa-like aroma. Everyone's very familiar with eucalyptus. It's one of the highly adulterated oils out there. You'll see, I'm sorry, I don't know how to turn this off. You'll see a lot of different fake fragrance that claim to have eucalyptus in it. So this is one you're gonna use topically and aromatically. So again, you can diffuse this, and this is one you could diffuse with like a citrus would be really great, or a fir oil. or both. You can also apply topically. So this would be a good one. Also, you can use Breathe for Littles. You can use eucalyptus alone and maybe calm that down with like frankincense if you wanted to do a respiratory roller that way. So those are the freebie for today. So I'm gonna keep going on all the other oils for BOGO box. So this is today, so if you just want this, you can get this, or the BOGO box is still available. So I'm just like obsessed with all these. I have no particular order because I don't know what the buy one get ones are for the rest of the week, but obviously if you're in the box, you're eating all these. So you guys are gonna get Citrus Bloom, which is a citrus and floral blend, which is a springtime blend. It's limited, they don't usually sell it. It has wild orange, grapefruit, lavender, Roman chamomile, and magnolia. Magnolia is amazing. It is high in linalool that is higher than lavender. So it's very calming, but it's very uplifting too. Citrus oils are naturally uplifting. Honestly, I love this for like a perfume blend. So I have a roller for it and I just can refill this. I will diffuse this alone. It's like the perfect, a little bit feminine, so if you wanted to calm that down, you can. I also really like it with eucalyptus. I've been diffusing this a little bit, so I'm gonna give you kind of some ideas of how you can match things that you get. So that is Citrus Bloom. The other citrus oils that are in your BOGO box, you have tangerine and then you have lemon. So all citrus oils are going to be uplifting, boost your mood. They have a lot of similar characteristics. The cool thing about these are you can add these to your water. So outside of just the aromatic, taking internal is going to be very helpful. Citrus oils are also very cleansing and detoxifying. So I like to add, I kind of keep all my citrus oils near my water glasses in the kitchen along with my supplements. And so I know I can use them. You want to drop maybe like 2 or 3 drops in a glass of water, stainless or glass, and you can just mix it up. It's awesome. So I literally would just go with what I feel. I just keep them all together. So tangerine, you can diffuse this. You can kind of be creative. So like I said, this would be great with eucalyptus alone. I really like it with rosemary, which I'll talk about. You could do all 3 of those. And then lemon. Lemon you can do aromatically too. So one aromatic way is I add it to my all-purpose spray. And that has On Guard already in it. On Guard and lemon are great together, and then that's actually cleansing and also very good like natural degreaser. So it just helps with my cleaning, but then I'm also getting that aromatic. So I have a really like toxin-free way to clean. So love that these 2 are added. Spearmint. So spearmint I feel like is like kind of underestimated. This is gonna be your calmer mint. So peppermint is very popular in the essential oil world, and spearmint we know kind of from like oral health wise, maybe it's in some of those products. This is your real spearmint. Yes, you can add this to your toothbrush and use it to help with oral health, which is great. But you can use this aromatically, topically, internally. It is very refreshing. It's gonna be, like I said, a lot calmer than your peppermint. So spearmint is going to be a gentler way to use a mint oil. So for a little one, I would opt to spearmint versus peppermint. It's also really good for tummy aches. So this along with your citrus oils are helpful for digestive issues. So you could just use this topically on your tummy, or you can add both of these to your water to get that internal and also get those benefits. So my husband loves spearmint. He loves the aroma, which I was so happy he finally admitted what he loved oil wise. And so I've added this to our hand soap, which I really like, which is also On Guard. So those 2 go really well together. Okay, I briefly talked about rosemary. Rosemary is so good. I love to diffuse this one. I like to diffuse it with citruses especially. It reminds me of Italy when I add lemon to it. It reminds me of Take Me Back to Italy, and also bergamot if you have that. But I wanted to flip to the page really quickly because rosemary, it is helpful for memory and focus. So if you are needing to kind of laser in, this is a great one that you can add to a diffuser blend. You can also make a roller. I have, is this one? Yeah. I made this when I was pregnant, so I called it my pregnancy brain roller, but it can just be, I don't even know, it's what I need right now probably. But I have my rosemary in here for focus. I also have wild orange, which you could use tangerine instead, and bergamot I was kind of mentioning I like with that, peppermint and frankincense, but you could use spearmint instead. So you can really make your own little focus roller with all these oils too. The other ways you can use this, muscle and bone pain, you can use it for hair loss and dandruff. Rosemary is really good for your hair health, so you can add a couple drops. If you have, like I have the root to tip serum, I don't know what you have, but I'll use that and just kind of like run that through my hair. And then I can also add this to my shampoo. It just kind of depends on when you want to use it, but that's another great way. That's good there. I love it to diffuse. This is also one you can take internal. You can also cook with it. So you can also use that to sub in if you don't have rosemary. Oh, good. Hi, guys. Sorry, I always forget to look at the comments. Okay, Balance is a grounding blend. This is what I call your tantrum tamer for kids and adults. So this is one that you want to be proactive, maybe putting on in the beginning of the day, I suggest. It is so calming. It has osmanthus, it has spruce, it has frankincense, blue chamomile, blue tansy. It is just so calming. This is also one guys really tend to like. We have a deodorant, all natural deodorant that is Balance, and I love it. My husband has his Balance deodorant, and then he has his Balance oil, and he can drop on there to kind of like, you know, natural deodorant's a little bit harder, so that will help it go on smoother. And that's like his one for sure thing he does every day, which I love. But it is really good for feelings of overwhelm. So if you're constantly feeling frazzled or it's like how I'm feeling right now, just kind of like dismantled and just kind of like your head's all over the place and you really need to ground down and root down, that is what Balance is for. So again, that's why it's also really good for kids. You can, there's a little bit of fractionated coconut oil in here, so you can actually apply this neat. So that means that you can just add a drop and massage it. I massage into my neck, my chest, but you can also do the bottoms of your feet, things like that. So love, love, love that one. The other one you get, I didn't talk about lavender yet. I was trying to talk about all the single oils first, but lavender is like a very, very popular oil in the essential oil world. This is also another one that's really highly adulterated. So when you're getting a bottle of lavender from Marshall's, it's not real lavender. It's not. It's like maybe you get a drop and then the rest is just synthetics. This is actually all lavender oil from France and Bulgaria. I never liked the aroma of lavender until I smelled doTERRA's. It is way, way different. So if you haven't experienced that, you should. It also means it's going to be more effective. So we all know lavender is great for sleep. It's a very naturally calming oil, but it's also really good calming oil for your skin. So you can use this whether it's just like irritations, blemishes, boo-boos, those kind of things. I diffuse the crap out of this. Like, this is in every single room of our house and I'm like always out. I love it. So I right away can tell you lavender, tangerine, rosemary, lavender and breathe. Like, you can do so many different things. So many different combos with what you have. Okay, I'm saving the best for last. Okay, so Beautiful is a roller. So this is one of the only rollers in the BOGO box. This is the Captivating blend. This usually isn't available, and it is a blend. It has lime in it. It has osmanthus, bergamot, and frankincense. Sometimes people think it smells like a margarita. It's like a beautiful margarita though. I don't know how to describe it. It's very luxurious. So you can't usually get this. This is like your perfume roller. It's going to be emotionally helpful if you're feeling self-loathed, self-critical, misused, unworthy, grieved. So those are really harsh. But the positive properties it can give you is self-confident, self-love, self-respect, graceful, grateful, beautiful. The list goes on. It's really awesome. I'm reading from, this is the Essential Emotions book. So I really like that one as a perfume roller. Other thing you can do with a perfume roller especially if you're ditching perfumes, is roll in your palm and your hand, and then I will literally just run through the ends of my hair, because then it just like kind of nourishes the ends of my hair without, and then I'm like a walking diffuser. So I will do that a lot. All right, Peace. This is my roller of Peace. You will get a 5 ml, which is this size of Peace, and it can create rollers or you can diffuse it. I have the roller next to my bedside, and this is one that I apply almost every night. I have a few I really like, but this just really sets with me well. You have your lavender in there, Lang Lang, which is really good for hormone balance, clary sage, which is good for hormone balance, marjoram, great for sleep. You have frankincense. So it's a very, I don't know, it's like a calm mama roller, I kind of call it. So it's like my option for balance if balance is like just not enough, because it has that hormone support for me. But I use that nightly. I really like it. You can also diffuse it, but I just really like it topically. You can roll it on your forearms, your neck, before bed, and take a deep breath from your palms or diffuse it. Okay, 2 left. So blue tansy, this is what happens when you get so many oils. Sorry guys. Blue tansy, this is literally blue, and I'm just gonna show you because I made a roller from it. The reason why, this has 85 drops of oil. Blue tansy is a really expensive oil too, by the way. It is very good for your skin. I made this roller with rose hip seed oil, so I just diluted my own, so then I could literally just roll all over my face. So blue tansy is like a natural antihistamine. It's gonna be very calming for the skin, but it's also a really good anti-aging oil. I'm just flipping to my page real quick, guys. Anti-aging oil, helps with acne, eczema, psoriasis, sunburn. It's great for sciatica too, so you can apply it if you get sciatica in that area. Respiratory issues too, because it is a natural antihistamine. Tension or sinus headaches, so you could combo this with, I was talking about your eucalyptus earlier, and then also I'm going to be talking about Roman chamomile for that last one. Such a good oil, but I really like this for your skin. So if you get like bug bites, like the list goes on. This is a really awesome one. The last one, and then I'll be done, guys. Roman chamomile. Roman chamomile, this is a 5 ml as well. A little goes a long way. This is one I really like for littles. I personally really like it for sleep. So it's a very gentle oil. So versus like I prefer using single oils for kids, for babies. Their bodies just respond to it better. So you could diffuse, like lavender and Roman chamomile are amazing. When I was pregnant with my first son, I diffused this when I was pregnant, and it takes a lot to take me down. And this is like the only thing that would take me down. So I would diffuse this and like just be knocked out. That just is what works for me. It is also a natural antihistamine. It's gonna be helpful if you have any seasonal issues as well. So you can use that along with your breathe and apply topically, like over the bridge of your nose. I just wanna make sure I don't miss anything on this one for you guys. Because I get so stuck in my ways of how I use these. So it's a gentle oil for the skin too, so it's going to be calming for irritation, so you can combo it. Insomnia, overexcitement, that's why it worked for me, because I'm always excited. Earaches or fevers, so it can help with your temperatures, elevated temperatures. Anger and irritability, it's just like naturally calming. You have, yeah, what else do you have? It's a natural sedative, so it's awesome. So I can't even like hold all these up to show you guys what you get for free, but I'm gonna try. One of these rollers is actually a 15 ml though, remember that, or a 5 ml, sorry. That's what you get with the BOGO box. It is the best time. You get a membership too, and then I am throwing in a custom roller of I Am Magic, which is it's a serious self-love roller, and there's a little bit of a reading that you can read on it, and it's meant to be kind of your emotional / perfume roller too. I just love it. This is one of the first blends I had, and I've been waiting to get them out. So if you get a BOGO box, let me know so I can make sure you get that. So Anyways, I hope you guys learned something, and I will try to post this if it's not too long. If you are ready to get your BOGO box, the link is in my bio, or just let me know. Okay, bye guys.